Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Last time in Dark Souls 2, we actually managed to get to a brand new area called Sinner's Rise, and we also kind of fleshed out our exploration of, the Lost Bastille a little bit more. We haven't exactly hit a roadblock in Lost Bastille, but I see no reason why to throw our dead corpse at a bunch of enemies over and over to get past it. Especially since there's going to be a whole new area soon that we're going to unlock and explore and stuff. Because I actually know there's actually one just right through that little tunnel right there. But, first and foremost, we have a new person in town. I think we actually might have several. First of all is this witch Melentia. We exhausted her dialogue a while back. So she might even have new items for us, except she doesn't. Still have all these things available to us. Soul arrows if we really want it. Also, someone pointed this out to me, that if we show out info, this raises item discovery. So it might be worth just popping a soul right now and picking that up. If you don't know, item discovery is sort of like the soul's way of saying like luck, basically. So we will just crush one of these many souls we have. What's this? Rubbish. Awesome. Probably just crush these smaller ones. There we go. There we go. I didn't need to crush both of them. But, alright, lady. Calm your tits. Give me your hat. Now, some might be saying, but then your awesome bitchin' hat goes, what? You know what? This hat that we are about to equip has its own benefits. Like, for instance, if we actually get to a wall. Oh yeah. A monocle. So now we have a little bit increased luck, as it were. Also, I saw from someone else's thing that if you we bought from this guy and he's actually now sitting here and we have a few new conversations with him.
Oh, I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that they've been selling rather well, and I may step up operations. I'm surprising even myself, to be honest.
So after that thing that we bought from him, the shield, he's actually starting new businesses booming. It's pretty nice, right? And he sells a bunch of new armor. So I think mainly it's the Elite Knight set. Pretty nice. And I think he'll have some new stuff.
Did I mention before that, well, I'm not from these parts. I was on a journey, and somehow ended up here.
Another undead somehow ended up in Dragonrider.
Isolation here was disenchanting at first, but over time, things started to turn my way. Yeah, I've got a good few regulars now. They're all strangely desperate and quite willing to pay a premium. Sadly, some of them never come back, but I try not to think about it. Have you seen that warrior lugging that giant blue sword about?
Remember the first episode we actually talked about that warrior with the blue sword.
I'm no expert, but that appears to be a fine specimen. The monstrous thing has a peculiar design, quite unlike anything found in Volgan. If you should speak to him, would you ask him if he won't sell it? I'd have to take another look, but I'm confident I could offer quite a price.
Talk to him again.
I considered returning to my homeland, but I've decided to stay. I've started to turn a handsome profit now, and I can't bear to give it up.
One moment. Back after that, sorry. Food is being organized.
I considered returning to my home. I've started to turn a handsome profit.
So this man, after we helped him out, he's kind of getting some more confidence. He's kind of, you know, like, hey, I'm going to stick around now. I got some regular customers coming by, buying my armors and stuff. He is, however, mentioning premium prices, which sort of leads me to believe, and I think others as well, to that maybe he's overselling things. Like he's charging a bit too much. I heard a rumor that the cartographer dude would be back after we cleared out that. Like, I heard he'd be back eventually. In fact, he pretty much said he'd be back eventually. So let's actually check on our map. I mean, why not? We actually killed a boss in unlocked an area. Hello, buddy.
Oh,
Hello again. You've made it. The map, I presume. Of course. Take a good look.
Explain this mysterious map.
Even more flames have appeared.
No, they haven't. I'm not sure what those flames represent. In fact, I'm not even sure which way this map needs to be pointing. I would assume, since we're standing right here, that this first flame would have some significance. Or maybe it's even that, like, right here is where, actually, Majura is. I can never remember the actual name. I'm so bad.
Did you see the flame on
I
the
did
map?
see the flame on the map.
It wasn't there when I came here before.
Interesting.
I don't know what explains it. But there is something greatly comforting about that flame.
It is quite pretty.
It seems to fulfill something very precious, deep within something essential. I would not. It was blocked by a wall, something built long ago. But it was crumbling, and I finished.
That skeleton we cleared out, right?
Did you? It wasn't. I don't.
Alright. So you mentioned this thing again. Blocked by a wall. There shouldn't be anything else in here. Oh wait, he's actually referring to this crypt area. Right? Huh. Who knows? Let's scray. You know, to fudge out of dodge. And it's nice to know those little quest lines appear to be proceeding along quite nicely. I'm curious to see where the definitely where the map thing goes. Also, there's something of interest about these guys, because they're like the only hostile mobs in Azura. Whoop. I wonder if I kill them, something will happen. There we go. It took so long to damage one last time. Come on, game. Do me a solid. He's like the greatest dodger of all time. Oh my god. Nope. I ain't got nothing from that. Not even my fancy hat. Look around over here. No, I don't see nothing. The ground looks a bit weird, but maybe that's just me. Let's head to the new area. I've not seen even a single bit of this new area, just that someone said, down here is a new area, and then I stopped watching the video. It's not important where I heard it from. It's still a blind playthrough. I have watched a few videos, but mainly just for the first part, and every time someone's gone into a different zone, or claimed to be going into a different zone, I've turned it off. This is still blind, but it's nice knowing I don't have to be forced into doing certain things. Alright. Suspicious. You like the torch here? Nope. Looks like we're heading down, down, down. Maybe just sort of a catacombs-esque area. Who knows? But the tension is certainly mounting. Whoops. Hello, sir. You're iron, which means you must be an important item since you cannot be destroyed. Crimson Parma. Let's look at that, because it says it's a shield. Indeed it is. No, that's a Hall of Soldier shield. What am I talking about? Here it is, Crimson Parma. Only requires 6 strength, and it blocks 75%. Hold on. Counter strength that will counter damage when attacking enemy. It's not great. But it's a shield nonetheless, so if your class starts with that shield, just have this area, you're going to get a nice, cheap and cheerful little shield. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. And immediately we are now in a water sewery area. I'm not sure I like this. I'm pretty sure that I don't. Is there a way to somehow open that door? Oh, yes. Right here. Pull the little plunger. Of course. I'm glad I found that immediately and didn't look like a complete and utter jackass. That's definitely a thing that I would have like, well, let's go back to Lost Bastille, play like 30 hours of the game, get stuck or finish, and have to come back here and just not know. You know, it could have been a disaster. Let's explore this upstairs some. Still hasn't mentioned a new area, like a zone yet. A zone. We have another plunger here. I think that might just be... Oh, shit. Oh, that's just because it does close after a while. I don't think it's anything, you know, amazingly relevant. Broken thief sword. I know I have a broken warrior short sword. I'm getting more interested in the lore now that I'm getting slowly more and more. So, broken thief sword is a slash dagger. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The sword is terribly worn, but now that's a favorite on thieves. So it's a sword, but because it's broken, it's used as a dagger. Let's continue onwards. I do want to keep using the club some, just because it offers me good damage against armored targets. And plus it's nice to have a second weapon out and about when going through these levels. Okay, I was expecting like... Oh my god, it's Hade's Tower of Flame. I was expecting to go really far downwards, but... Hello? Bonfire. Bonfire. In fact, fuck you, buddy. Bonfire. Yay, bonfire. Set it, feel its warmth. Alright, we don't need to mess around too much with it. So, Hade was the armored dude that we died to a lot last episode, was a Hade Knight. And the guy who we died to a lot in the very beginning and first episode was a Hade Knight. Alright, you know this guy? He doesn't look like a Hade Knight. He doesn't seem too interested in attacking us either. But maybe that's just I hadn't... Yeah, it's because I wasn't staying still. I can triple shot him though. Cracked blue eye orb. Now that is an interesting drop. That is a very interesting drop. Because if it's what I think it is, because there's cracked red eye orbs, there's cracked blue eye orbs, what it appears to be. Whoa, Skeptic Spice, when did I pick you up? Why didn't I mention you more? Whoa, 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 whoa. Lowers required faith by 1 for chosen spell. That's insane. So we have cracked red eye orbs, which allows you to invade other worlds. Invade the world of the guilty. So, this guy had a cracked blue eye orb, which means he was sort of related to the Covenant of the Blue, Way of the Blue, which protects people. So, or punishes guilty is what it looks like the orb is for. Oh, man. He is not happy. He didn't do as much damage, though. These guys are scary, but they're not hitting too hard. Sublime Bone Dust? I saw that as a flavor text in the loading screens I edited out. Burn and bonfire to upgrade Estus Flask. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Holy shit. This place is a treasure trove of just amazingness. In fact, I'm actually going to use one of these. Become human. There's a good reason for that, by the way. I'm not just, you know, I'm not just going crazy. You can burn Sublime Bow Dust. So it says charred ashen bones, cast them into the fire in Majula to increase the HP restored with each use of your flask. They say these are the remains of a saint who cast himself into the bonfire. We will never know for sure, for soot and ashes tell no story. My first thought was, oh my god, the fire ending of the Dark Souls 1 is can't know. That might not necessarily be true. 2 people have cast themselves into the bonfire to rekindle it. We'll actually burn this. Oh, I have to go to Majula. Well, let's me tell a story while we're there. 2 people have cast themselves into the fire to rekindle the flames. First is maybe your character in Dark Souls 1. There's an ending to that where you burn yourselves on the bonfire, and it rekindles flame, and more time is then used to, you know, for humanity to prosper. It looks like they've prospered so much. But one that definitely happened was Gwyn. Gwyn has sacrificed himself on the fire, and that is canon in the story. So that's kind of what I think this is. The, hold on. The Sublime Bone Dust may be the ashes of Gwyn. Also, hold on. Cast them into the Far Fire in Majula. I've not heard the term Far Fire before. It's an interesting term. We'll have to remember it. So now our Estuses are now traditionally reinforced, as in, they, like in the first Dark Souls when you reinforce Estus, it just gives you more health per charge. So let's head back to, ooh, they've actually arranged this, interestingly. Instead of just like the new one popping up down here, like where Sinner's Rise is right now, it's actually rearranged it so it's in front of the Forest of Fallen Giants. So maybe that is where you're supposed to go. Whatever. We'll go at the Hades Tower of Flame, Followers of Flame. Who knows what they're called? And we're back here. Yep, Estus last +1, and this guy's gonna be back here with us. Alright, kill him in 3 swings. So the reason I went human again, by the way, is because I do believe that guy didn't respond, which means he's special, which means he's designed to always drop that Divine Bones stuff. Thingamajigger. The reason why human is because in the first Dark Souls, having a humanity made you have more item find. And now that I have a helmet that gives me more item find, I should be able to get a lot of really cool things from all of these enemies. I just want to make sure. Ah, shit. I should probably be a little bit more careful. Take that up. Cracked Loy Orb. These guys are definitely, I guess, guardians somewhat. Hello? Hello, you? You are a lever. They came out of the ground from the guy that was guarding. Oh. Oh. Oh-ho. That seems important. That seems extremely important. That's nice. Lloyd's Talisman. So it looks like Haid Knights. I don't think these guys are Haid Knights. Huh. So these guys are definitely Knights that have cracked Loy Orbs, which means they attack guilty or, you know, Red Phantom people. Okay, we are in a bit of a tough spot here. We have what appears to be 2 soldiers and this other guy. They're kind of slow. I can probably work my way around them, but if I can just sort of creep forward and not, you know, only aggro 1. Looks like they're giving this guy the free reign. In fact, yeah, they're just blocking it. Blocking me in. Okay. Their attacks as usual. There we go. He's down. Now they're coming in. They're coming in for the big hill. But you know what? What they don't know is that I'm going in for the big kill too. Oh ho! Ouch. Ouch. Yes, the big kill right there. I'm popping a life gem just because I don't want to waste too much Estus. Oh, he had a triple. Ouch. Alright, we'll finish him off now. Make it sound like I wasn't trying to finish him off before. We've got Old Knight Helm. I guess that'd be the armor set for these guys. Let's check that out. Here we go. Old Knight Helm. How old could this nearly crumbling helmet be? Has extremely low durability. Sometimes just as the thing falls to pieces and unleashes its last flash of great power. Curious and curiouser. So we have more people over here. We have another big sword knight. Let's, we have another, like, branching point here. Curious about this area as well. And it's a bit more friendly over here. We'll hang out here. But let's let the Ring of Regeneration maybe do some work for us. There's also only 1 Knight Man here, and there's a chest over here that we can probably jump across. So if we can nail this guy pretty well. Oh, hello. Summon sign down there. Oh, we staggered the shit out of him. Cracked boy orb. Yeah, someone's already here. I believe that would mean that's a boss. Masterless Glencore. Why not? We're human. We might not be human for much longer. And we will jump across this. Hopefully he's not stupid enough to, like, fall in there. Some green blossoms. Oh my god, Masterless Glencore. You almost made me shit myself in absolute fear. How long do we have you? Because you know what? I don't think I'll need help with the boss so much. Because if it's a boss I've never seen, then, you know, the first time you go at a boss is kind of like, you know, you're just feeling each other out. You're like, you know, what do you do? How do we do this? So rather than use you for the boss, I'd much rather use you for these people. Masterless Glencore. Masterless Glencore. Here we go. There we go. Use you as a nice meat shield. Nice meaty shield. I've noticed that the summons are not quite as good as they used to be. Do you have a Zweihander? Can I get that Zweihander? I really want that Zweihander. We got a Hailstone. Do you want to fight a boss? Let's go fight the boss. Let's stop beating around the bush. Burn the bush. However, let me just see something. The boss is in that room where we pulled the lever from over there. I'm wondering if we hadn't pulled that lever, would the boss have like a different mechanic to him? Well, you know, we need to stop speculating and just see what's in there. You know, we might be able to figure something out later. But for now, let's just see what's in here. And it might not even be a boss. Maybe summon signs are just everywhere now. Dragonrider. Alright. Masterless Glencore. Dragonrider, please. Use assist. Alright. If this is all he's gonna do, then I'm fine with him. Masterless Glencore does not do much damage, but I kind of do. Yeah, the club is definitely a very good weapon. I mean, the fact that we managed to... Yeah, Masterless Glencore has some serious poise break. We'll just... Do we just finish the guy off? Yeah. That was Dragonrider. Victory achieved. How many souls do I get? About 10,000. He's gone now. I'm glad I used him for getting rid of those two knights. I don't think it would have been super difficult, but I do think it would have been super annoying. In fact, now that we're here, we'll explore the top bit. Could go back and get some more levels, but knowing Dark Souls, yep, there's already a bonfire here. Hello! You're wearing some interesting outfits.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia.
Lycia.
I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple.
Kind of figured.
I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wonder. But the cost of it...
Ah, so Lycia of Lindelt will sell us miracles. Sacred Chime, which is probably used to cast miracles, if I had to guess. Rings, increases faith. Rainbow is the High Priest of Volgan. The clerics of the great city of Volgan are permanently entrenched in scandalous power struggles. Among them remain a few strong-willed, upstanding noblemen. This is interesting, because the man in the armor shop before also claimed he was from Volgan. He said, I'd never seen a sword like that in Volgan before. So it's kind of cool to see, like, he's kind of like selling things at a high price, and he's mentioning people are dying, but he's trying to think about it. And then it mentions Volgan is like perennially entrenched in scandalous power struggles. So it's generally, even though it has like a huge church feel vibe kind of going for it with this ring of prayer, there appear to be a lot of unsavory types in Volgan as well. Good to know. And then just a shit ton of miracles. Guidance. What does this do? Creates to help those who have lost their way, reveals more messages from other worlds. So this reveals more messages. Heal. Medium heal. Great heal. Replenishment. I think that's just HP restoration. Resplendent life. Having a cleric slowly restores a large amount of HP, so it's like replenishment, but even better. Kerosene prayer. Empty for clerics. Provides body removing all poison. Force. Shockwave that staggers fours. And then Lightning Spear. Miracle launches a Spear of Lightning, said to be the legacy of an ancient clan whose leader was revered as the God of Sun. The name of the clan has been lost in time, but the gross incandescence of our magnificent father shall never wane. So this is like the Slayer's Covenant. Is that what it's referring to? And Homeward is just the Homeward Bone. Let's talk to you a bit more.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts. Why did I come here? Do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel? My preceptor always said this art should be, and such is...
Who's your preceptor?
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back. It is... what? And being out here all alone only makes this a more... I expected this cathedral to be bustling. Without any going... to a... Sorry. Help the gullible. By teaching the good word.
Was she about to call people she was supposed to help gullible?
I expect...
Wait, I'll hear it again.
Without any going... to a place I could go...
I could gull the...
Sorry.
Ah, she might not be
No,
quite who she claims to
god.
be. She might be... In fact... I don't know. I'm not sure about the armor. The gloves and the armor look a bit weird on her. We'll light this bonfire. Although, I don't think there's much point sitting on it, because we have everything that we need. I'm more curious about what's down now than what's up in this area. Although, finding a new NPC is a very nice change of pace. So since we didn't sit down, these guys shouldn't respond, and they have not. Excellent, excellent. So, Alicia, it looks like that last bit of dialogue to gull the... I assume that just means to trick people. I'll have to look up the definition of gull. I've gone this way. So it looks like she might actually be a faker. Interesting thought. It looks like there's... Yep, can pick this up. Steady. Divine Blessing. That's just cure status ailments and heal yourself. It's nice to have some extra healing things. We'll keep Life Gem on us because it's a little bit faster. Although it is reusable, we'll keep our Estus. There's one man over here. Or so it appears to be. It also looks like a bit of an arena. Drawbridge. I'm seeing a drawbridge. Oh. Mistakes are made, friend. It's this little drawbridge right here. Is it gonna fall down anytime soon? I don't think it will. I can't target anything on it. Or, you certainly do have a lever, though. We gotta watch out for that in this type of area. Where there's levers and where there's not. That's amazing. That's like really cool. I still have a lot of durability on my club. Ooh. Hello, thing. Cathedral of Blue! Old Radiant Life Gem. So if we had the Covenant of Blue, I don't know if there'd be any differences in this area. But we're not part of the Covenant of Blue. Ring of Binding and 5 human effigies. Human effigies are like humanity. Usually people have them. Let's check out this Ring of Binding. We are doing a lot of just checking out equipment. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of the fun. Muse ring unknown origin. Limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollowed. Alas, this ring will not make you human. What is lost is not easily retrieved. So if we die with this on, then we won't lose as much HP. We might not lose any HP, now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Oh, it does just say limits. I'll keep the ring of restoration on. There's not much point because the ring of restoration does so little. But, it's more useful in an actual fight. Will this be another boss? Old Dragonslayer. What? It's Ornstein! No effing way! Holy shit. Why is Ornstein in the Covenant of Blue? This does a bit more damage, I think. Although it's also a bit slower. It's Ornstein, everybody. We'll roll away just to get ourselves some distance. Whoop. Oh, I remember his moveset. It's like exactly the same moveset. Oh, Ornstein. I always knew Ornstein would be an easy fight if he was without Smog. Also, I'm like really worried about Smog showing up. Wow. You know, the more I lose the club, the more I really like the club. Like, an insane amount. Bastard Sword's very useful for multiple enemies, but the club's really useful for, like, everything else. Oh ho ho, too fast for you, Ornstein. All my agility is true to roof. Okay. Don't kill me. Don't kill me! Drink up. Oh. Estus, you were like the greatest invention known to man. You just have to be careful of that one attack, that one unblockable attack that he has. Alright. Well, other than that, Ornstein looks like he's going to come down kind of without too much trouble. Ouch. Pop a life gem. Bit of proactive healing for us. Woohoo! Alright, Ornstein. Got no smoke to help you now. Woohoo! Oh, you're so close to dead, Ornstein. Just die! So if you don't know, if you didn't play Dark Souls 1, Ornstein was part of a duo. Oh, he has the Leo ring still. He's part of a duo called Smog and Ornstein. Smo and Ornstein. Smo and Ornstein were guardians of Guinevere. Basically, they were like knights for Gwyn. Like one of the most trusted like vassals around. And they were extremely powerful. They were annoying as fuck because they were just really strong. And they were together all the time. They were just wreck things. But he's from the last game, which really surprises me. I want to look at his soul. Old Dragonslayer is slow. The Old Dragonslayer is a reminiscent of a certain knight that appears in old legends. You just supposed to find the Old Dragonslayer requires something numerous. Yeah, it doesn't mention much anything. What Dragonrider? Dragonrider serves King Vendrick. Long ago, the Dragonriders mounted worms and were feared on the battlefield for their unparalleled strength. Huh, it's very interesting that two highly acclaimed knights, you know, one for King Vendrick and one for Lord Gwyn, were both found in the same area. Let's check this equipment and see what this Leo ring has to say for itself. Oh, Leo ring strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. So it's still the same ring, but it's just we don't have any thrust weapons. At least not yet. And hold on, make sure there's nothing in here. Looks like we get another NPC. Hello?
transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
I killed Ornstein.
Transient being. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and you would never make a Knight.
I think I know what to do here, but I can't in some ways. Ooh, we got a Knight Iron Mask and a Tower Shield. That's pretty sweet. Alright, nothing in you. Let's open you up. I'm tagging those because I'm afraid they're mimics. Cracked Blue Eye Orb. So I know from certain other people, you know, maybe a bit spoilery for me to see, but Covenants like the Way of the Blue that you can get from the Crestfallen Warrior, you can talk to him of times, and it gives you a ring and a covenant that can protect you from invaders. And what it does is when you're invaded by somebody, it also has a chance to, or I'm not sure how much of a chance, but it has a chance to let a Knight of the Blue come in and defend you. That's what that ring does. So there's a covenant to defend people from being invaded, and there's also a covenant to encourage people to invade others. That covenant is like the Covenant of Blood, I think. I know this from multiplayer, so I don't think it's too much story spoiler. But the way to get into the Covenant of Blood is to successfully invade and kill somebody. So I assume the way to get into the Knight of Blue, who this guy seems to represent, is to I'm trying to make my words and thoughts into reality, is to do a successful invasion of the world of the guilty, aka defend somebody successfully. I would really like a bonfire to be down here instead of like death. Hey, just what I wanted. Can we look around this room a little bit? Yeah, that looks pretty good, you guys. So although, here, let's travel back to Majula. Actually, we'll slow down for a second. No, we'll go back to Majula. We want to level up a little bit. Tune spells, we don't have any spells. We unlocked some really cool places. Cathedral of Blue is its own whole world. So is the Hades Tower of Flame. Go back to Majula. Level up some. So I think this area is definitely easier. In fact, ridiculously easier. But really cool lore and Covenant areas. Ornstein being there, the fact that he's in the Cathedral of Blue, I know it just says that he's a good guy. He attacks guilty people, he attacks invaders, he tries to kill them. And I just don't... I mean, it matches up with his lore, he defends people.
See, lest this...
Which is madness. It's madness! Alright, so we have some options again. I think we're still going to go with, you know, adaptability and strength for the most part. But we will do our due diligence and put some things in here. This all increases, you know, defensive things. So now we have over 1,000 HP for the first time. Alright. Got rid of all of our souls. Where's Estus Flask? Oh, okay. I thought for a minute that something amazing would happen. But it didn't. And there was something I wanted to do. So, the armor shop dude, his quest line evolves apparently from when you buy a lot of shit from him. So I'm gonna buy some shit from him, if I don't necessarily need it. Hello, sir. I'm not sure if that's the same thing with the, that was his face. The blacksmith himself actually might do that too. But I've already bought like a lot of shit from him. Does this be like real things? Was that light always on? Huh. Oh man, I want to keep playing. But this episode, it's not been going on for very long, but so much has happened. I don't think we'll have to do much editing at all. So it looks like it's going to be like the full run, just flat out. Maybe skip through a few loading signs. But that's crazy. God, kicking out of my head. Ornstein was there. I was not expecting to see him there. So we'll buy something from you. Buy an item. Armor. I'd love to buy the Falconer stuff from you just because it looks badass. Why not? We'll see how we fast roll with this shit on. And, we still have hard leather stuff. This is not very good. Could wear some ironclad armor, the turtle stuff. I have the turtle armor. Turtle. No. Falconer set. We're definitely hampered a little bit by it. We're at 60.2%. Falconer gloves is actually weighs less than our thing. I was not expecting that. Get big old thick iron gloves. I can't really tell though. Yes, I am playing dress up. So if you don't know, the actual equipment load, the 59.1%, I don't think it matters too much, but the idea behind it is that I think when you hit over 70%, then you start fat rolling. But as it gets lower and lower and lower, you'll roll farther and farther and farther. That's like the only visual cue I can see from it. But that's really all I can say about it so far. Get something crazy light like the leather armor. First of all, it looks bad, but it's hard to see from here, so we will stick with the Falconer set just because it scales really well with defense, and if we can just keep getting our stuff up, we'll be able to start rolling farther and farther and farther all by itself. Anyways, this episode's gone on for long enough even when I decided to end it. So today we fought Ornstein, we fought the Dragonrider, we discovered all of that new area. I was not expecting that stuff, really. I'm blown away, actually. We got this awesome monocle, which increases our item find, which is actually pretty helpful, just because it helps us find things. We got estus flash to +1. Really just a good old time. So anyways, well, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.